because this is out of my element, and I know you guys are way smarter than I am, so I just wanted to make sure I educated myself somewhat. These are just some of the things that were listed in that report, and they mean more to you than they do to me. There's a couple things that make sense to me, but each one of these has an expanded explanation of what it takes to do each one of them. So it would take some work. And I'm perfectly willing to work with anybody to help do this process. Local fiscal impact notes, fiscal impact summary.
Let me stop you right there. Okay, we have no control over whether a fiscal note is issued or written. That's a legislative body, state legislative body requirement. When they don't follow it, we can't force them to do that.
But why does the report say that commissioners and county officials rarely challenge a mandate?
We weigh in on these all the time. We do weigh in on them. In fact, we're called to weigh in on them, but oftentimes
every single year
are not.
Where's the sticking point? Do I have to talk to my state legislator?
Yes,
do I need to go?
Yes.
Do I need to go to the state house up there in St. Paul?
Every single year we have presented.
When do you go? When can I come along?
Throughout the legislative session. Rochester on tour is perfect.
Then I would like very much for you to supply us with a list of the mandates so that we have specific information so we know what it is that we're fighting. At this point, there's no identification. There's a mandate cloud out there that, according to that report, says mandates have no universal definition. And there's no way to really attach a cost to a mandate because they're embedded in legislation in a way that it makes it hard to extract the mandate from the legislation to put a cost to it. So if you have a list of mandates...
But I think Amy has that. Doesn't Amy have a list of the mandates?
I've been told by several people, somebody has a list of mandates. I've asked for the list of mandates. I've not gotten the list of mandates. I want a list of mandates. Jim, you're my commissioner, by the way. I want a list of mandates, and I want a cost attached to the list.
One of the things, if I can point out something to you, is in history, mandates were oftentimes, and I think I'm saying this correctly, were oftentimes accepted to meet a particular need or purpose, and oftentimes they came, or over a period of time, they come with an advocacy group of citizens that support that particular mandate. So I think it would be well to have some kind of a discussion, perhaps, your thoughts, and with groups that support those mandates, to come to some kind of...
You know, I'm in this so deep already, I wouldn't mind getting in a little deeper. But if our expenses in the county are 75 to 85% mandated by the state, and we, the citizens, are saying, knock it off, then and if you guys can't handle it, then we will certainly jump in and we will help.
Thank you. I'm going to take one more question. I think there was one more gentleman.